And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. We've got Jackson. Williams is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Edey, and it's Fox in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Curry against Morant. Outside, Green. Jackson Davis a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Green missing. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Now here's Kuminga. Jackson Davis a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Jack's up at 3. And that one's good. Kuminga for 3.
Kuminga hits enough of those to keep you honest.
Curry against Morant. Fox with a screen on Curry. Morant, the pass to Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And he sinks the second. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Kuminga. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Morant. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Curry looking it over. Jackson Davis with it. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Morant. And he gets the jumper to drop.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Morant against Curry. Fox with a screen on Curry. 4-3. Here's Edey. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. And it's Fox with the strong finish.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the... put back there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Curry against Morant. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Curry. Pass to Pajemski. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Kuminga's got 5.
Kuminga carrying with him some confidence here.
Curry against Morant. Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Kuminga. Goes up again. And it's Fox missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position. Plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he lobs it up. And it's Fox with the jam.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Curry passes to Kuminga. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Give him 8. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Outside Pajemski. Jackson Davis a screen. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Fox. Fox has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grace Jackson Davis picks one up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And he can't hit the second.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Toronto. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Morant against Curry. Let's go with a 3. And Morant good for 3. Morant's got 8.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Kuminga. Over Edey. Up again. The rebound by Edey. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Fox. Soft touch off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Outside, Green. Pass to Kuminga. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Morant against Curry. Fox with a screen on Curry. Inside, the shot. And it's Fox with the strong finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And it's good. 2 points.
And the strides Kuminga continues to make are impressive. Good to see him taking and making the mid-range J.
Oh, there's the alley. And Fox powers it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Buries it from 3.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Morant with it. Give him 8 points now. Over Curry. Comes up empty from the left block. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he drops the first. Clark is checked in for Green. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Memphis. Mikal Bridges comes in for Williams. And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Memphis with it. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here's Jackson Davis. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Curry draws the double. Podziemski's shot is good.
Well, it feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the inside. Fox. Oh, wow! With authority!
Hey, look at everybody. That's got this place going.
Showing absolutely no mercy. Wow.
Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of you.
Here's Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Second, Memphis.
They anticipate well defensively, force a lot of mistakes, and quickly turn defense into offense.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
Wiggins against Green. Kuminga with a screen on Green. Wiggins down low, working on Green. 3-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by Green. Grizzlies lead by 4. Outside Morant. They set a pick. To the middle. Here's Fox. Good D by Clark. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Kuminga, the pass to Petrovic. Jackson against Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, Kuminga, another one of these young guys with some serious bounce.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Morant. Takes the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Down low. Kuminga against Fox. Kuminga, the pass to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Petrovic. Pounded by Morant. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Petrovic. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Now here's Fox. Tight defense on him. There's Jackson with the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Wiggins outside. Back to Clark to halt the run. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Edwards, he's checked in for Memphis. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Grizzlies lead by 8. Now Bridges. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Oh, and the jam by Fox.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Fox. No points so far. Here's Clark. Memphis with a rebound. Fox has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Green finds Bledsoe. And that comes off the assist by Green. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Green out there with Edwards. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Fox in at the center position. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. And he gets it back.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Back to Morant. Back to Fox. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, well, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And here's Morant outside. Fox, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Fox has got 25 points.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Petrovic passes to Clark. Wiggins with a screen on Fox. Here's Clark. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. And Fox powers it home.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Petrovic passes to Clark. To the middle. Here's Green. And no good, trying to use the glass. Grizzlies lead by 13. Green finds Fox. Oh, and the jam by Fox.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Clark. Hey, expanding his range. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Warriors trail by 14. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fox has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And here's Morant. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Here's Petrovic after the basket by Memphis. Clark with the screen. Petrovic passes to Clark. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. Clark grabs the board. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Fox. And it's Fox with the strong finish.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Petrovic passes to Green. Clark outside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Memphis calls timeout. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Edwards. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
He has been the complete package and more over this stretch. I can't think of another guy who has taken his team's needs upon himself like he has. He's a one-man army out there.
Offensive rebound. And here's Morant outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Bridges against Fox. Launches it. Clark grabs the board. Warriors trail by 14. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Fox with a screen on Fox. And Bridges, here we go. Fox finds Morant. And here's Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And we show you the best defenses in the NBA since the break. Memphis, #1. The Warriors, 4th.
These are two teams playing fantastic defense since the All-Star break. Just playing with great effort.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Fox. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Williams is checked in.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Morant drops them both. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 14. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay, in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Now here's Kuminga. 15 points in the game.
Really appreciating the energy Kuminga is bringing to this offense right now. The defense certainly can't handle it.
And he lobs it up top. And it's Fox with the jam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Now here's Pajemski. Williams defending. To the left side wing. And here's Clark for three. Offensive board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. Outside for Morant. It's stolen by Curry. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Ja Morant picks one up.
Oh, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to single it.
And Fox powers it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Back to Jackson Davis. Here's an 8-footer. Oh, and Fox with the block. Curry against Morant. Fox up top. Back to Morant. Inside. And Fox powers it home.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Green. 11 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Memphis leading by 16. Here's Edey. Pass to Morant. Down low. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
On the wing, Curry. Hounded by Morant. Outside Pajemski. Will it go? Good work defensively by Fox. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 43 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Kuminga from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Kuminga's got 20.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Morant looking for an opening. There's a minute 34 left in the second. No one covering. 20 points for him.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that one misses. Warriors trail by 20. Kuminga goes in. The shot no good. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. To the paint. The finish! And it's Fox with the jam.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And the 3 off target. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 24.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Curry against Morant. Releases. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
Morant, the pass to Fox. Back to Morant. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Kuminga. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Grizzlies out in front, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Grizzlies.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far. It's been a runaway. Memphis leading by 22. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Green in at small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Morant with it, now guarded by Curry. Morant, the pass to Fox. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Now Pajemski. Outside, Green. To the middle. Jackson-Davis with the bucket. Jackson-Davis has got 8.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Curry against Morant. Fox with a screen on Curry. Morant, the pass to Fox. Excellent D there from Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fox finds Morant. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Fox. Good, and the setup by Morant. Fox has got 49 in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
It's Pajemski on the wing. The 3 is up. Here's Jackson-Davis. Count it. Jackson-Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. And here are the Warriors now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kuminga. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Fox.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Inside. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Now here's Morant. He's got 24. Pass to Fox. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Pajemski with it. Now here's Jackson-Davis. He's covered by Fox. Curry passes to Kuminga. Now here's Green from behind the arc. The shot off that time.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Pajemski. It's not going to go for him. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Pajemski. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Bridges, he's checked in for Memphis. Outside Pajemski. And here's Curry for 3. Memphis with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And it's Fox missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Morant. The 15-footer is good. Morant's got 26 points.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Curry against Morant. From deep. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But got to give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line. Wagner's checked in for Memphis. Edwards comes in for Jackson.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Kuminga for 3. That shot is off. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Wagner, the pass to Fox. Outside Morant. And the basket is good. Morant's got 30.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Morant. And he makes it on the layup. Morant's got 32 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Jackson Davis. What a terrific move that is.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Now here's Bridges, defended by Pajemski. Morant, the pass to Fox. To the inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Fox has got 57 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Green. No made baskets yet. Pass to Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Clark comes in for Pajemski, and it's Wiggins in for Curry. Just 2 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by Fox.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Clark outside. Pass to Kuminga. Launches a 3. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Wiggins with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Green, the pass to Clark. To the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Fox comes in for Green. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Mobley's. New group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Clark. Green comes in for Wiggins. Pajemski's checked in for Fox. And it's Curry in for Santos. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Fox is checked in for Mobley. Now here's Green. Outside Curry. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant. Wagner is out there with Edwards. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Fox in at the 5 spot.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Curry. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. Rebounded by Fox. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Down low. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Green. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple.
Outstanding find from J.K. Kuminga's all-around game continues to evolve.
Timeout called. Memphis.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Timeout called. Memphis. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, B.A., but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
Golden State has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Outside, Green. Back to Pajemski. Morant against Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. They get it back. Really left him alone that time. Kuminga's got 23.
Well, the corner 3, Kuminga certainly continues to work on that. When he hits it, it opens up this offense.
Bridges outside. Pass to Fox. Morant against Curry. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Kuminga with it. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete. People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Green against Edwards. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Fox.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Big time 2-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jay.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Now here's Fox. Here's Morant. Here he goes.
I mean,
something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Knocks down the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Bridges outside. Fox, that's good.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now. Just gift wrapping points.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.